six-figure trainers, where you at? It's been about a month since we tapped in, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is free game on how to be a six-figure trainer. So let me start off with this. If you're training just to get money, it ain't gonna work for you. It's gonna be no longevity in it. So make sure that you, again, know your why. I'm gonna tap into something because most of you, if you're watching, you might have seen some of my stuff or my Instagram stuff. So I'm just gonna dive right into it without all the BS. First things first, as a trying to get to the level of a six-figure trainer, you have to be available. When I say be available, you need to work early, late, during the day. You need to be able to get that money. Secondly, you need to have the knowledge and know your audience. So are you trying to do just weight loss only? Are you trying to train bodybuilding? Are you trying to train high rocks? Or are you just general fitness? For myself, I call myself general fitness. I can train a lot of different areas for somebody that just wants to get healthy inside and out. So number two, make sure you know your audience. Know your audience, market to your audience, because in my experience, and I'm just speaking for me, every client is not for you. Let me repeat that. Every client is not for you. But so if you're trying to chase this client, that client, know your audience. And when I say know your audience, know who you can help and who you're really passionate about. I've always, always, always been passionate about weight loss, like general weight loss. So I've been very passionate about that. And, I have other trainers that, are passionate about bodybuilding or passionate about this, but I've always been focused on helping people get healthy, not just physical, but inside and out. When that person comes to me and tell me I'm down, 20 pounds, I'm off of my blood pressure medicine, I've stopped having headaches, my skin is looking better. That's what I got in it for. So I turned that passion into a purpose and helping. I've helped thousands by now. I don't know the exact number, but I've helped thousands. But that made me a six-figure trainer early on. And we're talking about 2026. I was a six-figure trainer out of a 2,500 square foot gym that had 10 pieces of equipment. So this day and age, it's possible. So make sure that you know who you want to help, find your passion, turn that into revenue. And then also another big thing, a lot of trainers that I see in the beginning, they cheat themselves. I'm not saying go out here and charge $1,000 per session, but don't be charging nobody $10 a session. Know your worth. Know, that the information that you're putting out, everything is going to be worth it, for your client and yourself. So do not cheat yourself starting off. So don't just think about it. Don't start off with $10 an hour. You're going to get treated like a $10 an hour trainer. Like, put some status on yourself. You know your stuff. You've worked hard to get the credentials, whether it's various certifications or a degree. You've worked hard. Do not start at rock bottom. You'll be working for minimum wage. Trust me. And you'll become unhappy. You'll be booked and busy. Trust me. I've seen it. I've seen somebody recently, it's 2026, charging $12 a session. That ain't gonna feed the family. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna make it enjoyable. I hate to say it like this. Nothing's free. Again, what I tapped into my last video, I'm just giving y'all a whole refresher. Getting into the free stuff. Demos or trials are always good. So for example, I'm gonna give you some game that still works to this day for me. We still do it. Every Saturday, I offer a free boot camp. It's 1 hour out of my week. Anybody and everyone is welcome to that boot camp. So if you're a trainer, say you don't have a gym or you don't own a gym, that's fine. I did it before I owned a gym as well. Have a 1 hour slot a week to where that's your charity, that's your giving. Like, hey, and I'm pubbing it all week, because who doesn't like free? I'm pubbing it all week. Hey, this week, Saturday, free boot camp, free group session, 10 a.m. I'm plugging that all week. If 10 people back in the day, if 10, 15 people could show up, my goal was just to close one. That one client was anywhere from $300 to $600 I did not have the month before. That $300 to $600 is a bill. Remember that. So my expertise, and we still do this with me owning the gym, free boot camp, free entry, 1 hour out the week, come and check it out. So that's my expertise as far as, getting the clients there. Then let me move into the next phase. Once you get the clients, don't get cocky or don't get an ego. So I see a lot of trainers get up there to where business booming, they feeling like, the man, or they're feeling like the woman. But my advice, if you really enjoy this stuff, make sure that you're hustling like you're broke. Are you hustling back like when you had no clients? So always keep that pipeline going. Keep the pipeline going. I say keep the pipeline going. I'm constantly marketing for more clients, but let's take the business part out of it. I'm constantly marketing to help people. So instead of just trying to say, hey, I'm trying to sell this, I'm trying to sell that, I market as I'm genuinely trying to help you. Like, you got people that go out here and spend money on, I always use the Jordan reference. I see people go broke or buy Jordans or the Louis Gucci with what they don't have. So I turn that into motivation for people to get off that blood pressure medicine, to, not become, at risk for diabetes, like literally helping families. So that's what I'm saying. Turn that sales pitch into, hey, I want to, be an aid to make you live longer. I want to be an aid to you to motivate your kids. I want to be an aid to save your life. Like, it's deeper than just the training part. So make sure that however you pitch or however you sell, that you put that value on it, you put that emphasis on it, and not just looking at them as a dollar sign. Because from the very beginning, when I switched into the health and fitness game, all I wanted at the beginning was just to help people. That was my calling. Like, I'm telling you, still to this day, that's why we created a space to help people, regardless if they're training or not. I want people's well-being to improve. So that's why I say you can help one, you can help 1,000, you can help 100, but your mission is to help and be that, the best trainer possible or the best person possible for your clients. Now let's touch back into the money. It's very critical that you also, especially when you first establishing who you are, that you set a great price point so that you can build and grow off of and offer different services. So, like for me, at first, for so many years, I just offered in-person training. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever done, as a trainer. To where, probably 2 or 3 years into my journey, is when I started offering online training, and that source alone, paid a lot of my bills personally. And then also going bigger than that, open up your horizon as far as, you have in person, but you only can do so much in person. So then you have online, but then you only can sit behind the computer so long and make online plans to where I have at a lower price point. I have pre-made programs that, I've set up and done to where literally they sign up and it's 4, 8, 12 weeks of a program to where once you buy it, it's at a lower price point. But once you buy it, you bought that program and there's no maintenance. You're just buying that program. Then if you need to step up some accountability, then you go to the online to where, you're checking in once a week. Then if you need even more, that's when you go to your in person. But, it's only so much you can do. So you will, if you keep on listening to this free game, you will get to a point to where you're like, man, I'm busy all the time. All I'm doing is training. How can I make even more money, or how can I help even more people? That's when you got to get to, maybe you need somebody. Like, I got so busy behind there, maybe I hired someone just to respond to emails from my online clients, or just to do my online plans, because I was so busy, which was a blessing. But at the end of the day, you got to always be thinking about that next move, and how can you improve your systems. That brings me to my next topic. Over the course of 10 years, the industry has changed, technology has changed. So even now, you can go get a workout plan. Why would somebody pay you $500 a month when they could go to Chat GPT and get a workout plan, in 2 seconds? That's where you have to start, shifting. So even like for us, I'm gonna give you some straight up game. We shifted because we had clients coming to us and be like, oh, I just got this workout plan from Chat GPT. So I've been following that and I lost 15 pounds. I'm like, hold on now, you have to shift. So yes, technology is great. It helps all of us, but fitness is constantly changing. It's going to get more to where they're not going to necessarily need a trainer, but they're always going to, one thing that the technology can't duplicate is who you are as a trainer, the community or the environment that they are in, and also the accountability. So that's going to be a big, big thing. Who are you as a trainer? How do you motivate? How do you provide accountability? And then also the environment that you're actually training in. So, no technology can replace that. So remember, be the best you possible. So, because I'm gonna tell you that chat and all the AI, it's gonna be here to it's here to stay, and it's not even just introducing. It's been going on. So make sure that your service and everything is shifting as the technology and different things change in the industry. Just how back in the day you saw the industry when people in the 70s and 80s were rubbing their abs with different various workout equipment. Technology and systems change. So you have to be able to advance with that and never be afraid to learn. Just because you've been, doing, this one way the whole time doesn't mean it's not a better way out there or a more efficient way is gonna, come about. So remember that. Never be afraid to learn knowledge. Trust me. Never, never, never be afraid to learn your knowledge, because that will gonna it's gonna keep you down here. And trust me, you're gonna be in that same area forever. So make sure that you understand your base. Make sure you're not afraid to hustle and go get it, and make sure that you're not just doing it for the money, that you're doing it for the right reasons. Because you got to remember, what is a personal trainer? What is health and fitness? You're here to help people, and you want to get these people healthy on the inside and out, and enjoy it. Enjoy the process, because I guarantee, better than any dollar that I've ever made, when somebody comes to me and generally says, Red, I think you saved my life, or Red Zone has saved my life, or, or just simply like, man, I see somebody that I've helped. They might only train with me for four weeks, but then I see them around the gym. I see them bringing their families around here. That's what I do it for, because you're creating healthy habits, and you never know what somebody is going through and what fitness or what the gym means to them. So, remember that. Remember, keep your goals clear. Always educate yourself. Never be afraid to learn more knowledge. And I guarantee you keep on listening to these videos, you'll be on your way to a six-figure trainer. Heck, I hope I meet some of y'all one day and y'all be like, hey, Red, I turned into a seven-figure trainer. But seriously, 6 figures is very easy to get, and you need it in this day and age. Stay tuned. You want more? Comment below. These videos going to keep on coming at you.